Hey y'all, what's up? It's Joanna Leaves and welcome back to my channel. I have a surprise for you. I'm unboxing plants right now. So in the middle of me unboxing these plants, I decided I wanted to just do a check-in on my plant ban. That's funny, that's ironic. Yeah, but that's what I want to do. So let's just get into it. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna just show y'all one of the first ones that I unboxed, and then we're gonna do a little story time because I didn't unbox anything else yet. I just did this one, and this is an Anthurium papillomenum Fort Sherman seed grown, so it might not look like, you know, one that is a clone of a Fort Sherman, but it is pretty nice. And so far, like, the leaves are looking dark, and like the veins are also very nice, and the roots on it are also pretty good. I got these from the Green Escape. Listen, if there's something that they have done, please leave me in the chat. I just know that people be saying the plants always, they ain't always good. Maybe it's the, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. No endorsement. I'm just letting y'all know where I got it from. So, quick update before we start doing the rest of this unboxing and I show y'all the rest of the plants I got. I wanted to do some reflections on my plant ban. August 17th, I posted this video about why I won't be buying plants until the new year. I held out strong from August 17th until September 10th. September 10th, I ordered plants. Why? I know you're wondering, how did you just bought them? I was buying a plant for my cousin. So I went plant shopping with my cousin, my auntie. It was very fun. I didn't buy any plants, but we were like getting plants for him. And essentially we did get a money tree for him. Shout out to that. Love that, period. But I ordered him a fern from Gabriella Plants, but then because I was on the website and then I got the points, I said, oh, let me go back on here. So I ordered the fern, one order. I did quick, and I just had that itch, you know, like a little fiend or something, like, oh my God. And I went back on the website and I got my little laptop, my little lappy top here with me. Let me tell y'all. So I went on the website, and then I decided that for me, Adriana, I needed to order a Philodendron Splendid, an Alocasia Scalprum, a Syngonium Chia Pence, and a Hoya RP013. Now the Hoya, I had wanted that one, and it went out of stock right before I decided I was gonna do the plant ban. Now, something that I'm realizing that I need to really like maintain is that it's gonna come back. Like, I'm actually, oh my gosh, like, not me not taking my own advice, it's gonna come back. Any plant that you want to buy, I promise it's gonna come back. So yeah, so I ended up getting those, the Chia Pence, the Splendid, and the art, like the all, everything except the three things that I got except for the Alocasia were wish listy plants, like plants that I had wanted to see in stock on their website really bad, because I have really good experiences ordering from them and my plants have done well and thrive from them. Most of my plant collection is literally from Gabriella Plants. So I'm like, okay, bought that. You would think, you know what I'm saying, that I would have chilled, but I did not. Obviously I have a problem. So I then ended up ordering a Varicosum as well, and I did share that plant with one of y'all as well, who I befriended from the live. I just wanted to say, your girl is not doing well with the plant ban, but I was doing well for a few weeks, and now that was September 10th, and now what's today? I ordered these plants some point last week, so obviously we're not doing all that great. But let me unbox this next one. This next one is a Dark Phoenix crossed with a Magnificum. So far I'm not seeing anything frightening. I don't even know what the plants are supposed to look like, truth to be told. So I think because of that, okay, wait. Why is this on there like that? Like, can we set the plant free? Oh my God. Okay, so this is a Dark Phoenix crossed with a Magnificum. Here's what it looks like. I should insert pictures of what they said it was gonna look like. Let me actually look at that. I guess I don't know. This, I mean, I think the first one they're showing me is just a Dark Phoenix. I don't know, but this is supposed to be a Dark Phoenix crossed with a Magnificum. The roots on this one also look fine as well, so that's good. And all of these I'm going to pot up into cups like this size right here as they adjust. As y'all know, I'm on my Anthurium kick right now. In fact, I want to get an anthurium for y'all, but I'm doing a bunch of recording tomorrow to like square myself away for the next few weeks, so I can't even. But yeah. Anywho, yeah. So hear me. Let me show you the next one. The next one that I'm opening. I want to look at the picture because, you know, a picture is worth 1,000 words, honestly and truly. Okay, so I got a Hoffmanii crossed with a red Gunsel. Is that what this is supposed to look like? I don't even know. Okay, but anyway. Oh, these leaves are pretty big. I didn't think these leaves were gonna be as big as they are. So far so good. Because they were telling me, the people were saying these gonna be the small. Oh, the roots on this one don't look that great. They don't look that great. Okay, it look like it's some we could keep. And there might be some that gotta go. Let me show you the Hoffmanii crossed with the red Gunsel. Oh. Here is the Hoffmanii. Oh, the leaves are a bit bent up, but this is the Hoffmanii red crystal. I said red crystal, red Gunsel. So far, I'm not seeing like the little red in the sinus, but you know, it be like that. That wasn't really the only thing that I needed. I just wanted variety. I don't even know why I got this, but I like the red Gunsel because like the picture that I saw that was making me like it was showing like a pillowy, like a more fluffy kind of plant, but it kind of is giving that. Like if you get closer, it's kind of like from the side, it has like a little bit of like, I don't want to say abs, but it's like puffing out in the center. It's not picking up as well, but yeah, I ain't too mad at it so far. For me, while they might look the same to y'all, they are very much so all looking very different for me so far. Look, y'all, we gonna reset. So I've now pushed it to March and I feel like that's kind of a drag because August 17th to now is really not March. But I'm gonna push it to March because really and truly I've obtained so many plants that I really and truly don't need to buy any new ones. Okay, so what is this one? Oh, this is a crystallinum crossed with magnificum. People were telling me that this is a great one to get into if you want to get into like hybridizing. Not my hand is shaking, girl. Hold the hand steady. But yeah, so this is the crystal mag, and this one should be easy. It looks like they actually there are 2 of these in here, so that's pretty cool. I might separate them because I'm gonna, you know, detach the pod and pot them up and all that. So might separate the crystal mags. I thought I was gonna do a whole lot of other things tonight. I'm really not. I'm really just gonna pop these up and then lay down, and everything else will get sorted out tomorrow. I want to pare my collection down to basically just be comprised of the 4 genera that I care the most about, which is Hoya, Philodendron, begonias, and now Anthurium. I am really thoroughly enjoying the Anthurium journey. While I'm like a little nervous, even like the Magnificum, you know, I'm gonna show that in like the coming weeks or so. The Magnificum that I was really worried about, the Magnificum no ID, where I was like, it's gonna do the whole thing. It literally didn't. I have kept it watered, kept it in my acrobar. It's been rooting really well, and that leaf expanded. It is so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So this next one that I'm like unboxing, it says Luxuriance X Crystallinum DF2. It's an Anthurium crossed with a Crystallinum dark form. So this is one of the ones where they be like, they send you the little baby plant. This is very small. That's okay. I actually have one that's much smaller, and I call her my microgreens. Shout out to my Forgetty Eye. I think that's the thing, is like the tape, for it to be taped to the saran wrap is crazy. So these these roots look okay. I am gonna put this into a mostly tree fern mix. I said the roots look okay. And here's ooh, you know I gotta inspect. You know I don't do bugs. Y'all know I don't do pests. And this is a small plant, so okay. So this one, I'll be real with you, I don't know what made me possess me. I like what the crystallinum crossed with. I like what luxuriance hybrids look like. But my luxuriance hybrid, my Paplux, she's not doing well. But yeah, this is it. I just wanted one with like, look at how belate the leaf, not me getting in the Anthurium world, but yeah, the leaves are like belate Oh my gosh, this is an older leaf, but look how like, look at that. That's where we're headed to. So these two ones that the bigger ones, these are definitely still emergent. They're still soft. This other one below, these ones below are definitely harder. But yeah, I'm going to also put her in to this pot, and I'm thinking what I'm gonna try to do is this is a very small pot, but I am gonna put a small little leca reservoir and then sit it inside of like, I'm gonna sit it on top of something to keep water basically. Okay, now my final one is an Anthurium hoffmanii crossed with a papal. Is it crossed with a pap? Oh my god. Yes, it's an Anthurium crossed with a. It's an Anthurium hoffmanii crossed with papillomaminum red sinus. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, 2 leaves. Okay, 2 leaves. Just 2. Nothing crazy for real. 2 leaves. Here we are. So they definitely do say don't remove this little mesh, this little plug. I am gonna remove the plug. Hate to say that. I'll take whatever else come my way, but that's a pretty emergent leaf. That is very pretty. Okay, this one, it very much so does look like what they said, and actually it does have a red sinus. Hey y'all, what's up? So I made a oopsie, which is why I'm in a different location and a different fit on a different day. You know what I'm trying to say? I actually was currently editing the video, like with me checking in and all that. And let me tell y'all, the rest of the video with the repotting was completely unusable. I don't know how I didn't notice that the like my Arena T10, the light bar was like literally right here in the frame, but it was making it so you couldn't see. Like it was just glare covering the whole. I don't know how I didn't notice that, but I didn't. And I'm shocked because I literally sat there, repotted, looked up at the camera multiple times, and I just did not notice. But the video is just not usable. I cannot post that. I cannot post that. So I decided that I would just come in, seeing as I edited the first half of the video, and I'm gonna just show y'all what all of those plants that I got look like potted up, and then give y'all some reflections that I basically would have shared in the video on the direction I'm planning to go with the plant ban and all of that, because it will continue. We will start over. As they say, if at first you don't succeed, y'all fill in the blanks. Y'all already know what come next. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the what is this? This is the papillomaminum. Yes, a seed grown Fort Sherman is what this is. This has been, how many days has it been? Let me check. Oh, okay, so today is Wednesday, and I think I got this box on, Thursday. So all of this happened, this was repotted. Okay, so it's been about a week. Today's Wednesday, and they delivered this last Thursday, and it's been doing its thing. It might be having, is this edema on the back? I don't even know. But basically, I potted it into this 4-inch pot. Now, does it look a little bit stupid right now? Yes. But one thing I know that is meaning that this plant is doing okay is that this leaf right here, this emergent, was truly like laid down. Like when I first had potted it up, it was actually like all the way down like this. So the fact that it's standing back up, that's a good sign. I can see some of the roots in the pot and they're not doing bad. There's no new roots poking out, but there's no rotting of the roots happening. And yes, there's like heavy guttation. That's probably because I'm keeping it inside of an acrobar. So all of my new plants, when I get them, I typically keep them in acrobars, especially if they're not from places that I'm used to. So they still being isolated, but I just wanted to show y'all. The emergent on the camera is coming up way more green. It is coming into its greenness, but right now it's still looking like a reddish undertone a little bit. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera because of the light, but Miss Fort Sherman, she did end up having to take one of these bigger cups, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna be fine. The pot is definitely still moist. I'm actually supposed to be leaving today to go away for a few days. I think that it'll be fine. Seeing as it's still very, very wet, I don't think I need to water it again. So I do think I'll just leave it. I'm seeing good stuff happening in this pot, but I just wanted to show y'all. This is what she looked like potted up. She's very cute. I'm excited for her to get bigger because she's already starting to do the little ears thing that they do. So fingers crossed it gets betterer and betterer as it gets bigger and bigger. And I eventually want to get it into a spot where it's getting light, but lower light, you know, because I heard that the lower light helps it keep the darker green. You feel me? Yeah. Next up is my Hoffmanii crossed with the red gunsel. So here's what I'm really intrigued by. This was marked as the Hoffmanii red gunsel, right? And like, I don't have to just believe what they say, but this one doesn't have a red sinus. But then I have another one that in the picture, I don't think it was supposed to have a red sinus, but it has a red sinus. So I'm wondering if they switched it around. We can never know. That said, this is the one that when I unboxed it, it was marked as Hoffmanii red gunsel. She's weeping on the leaves. She's weak in her knees and weeping and crying. And the one root that I can see in there, it still looks fine. I see zero rot. Everything seems a-okay. This is the new emergent leaf, so it is fine. Everybody that is here is firmed up. Nobody is soft. This one is also, it's still a little bit soft, but it's getting its life together. Yeah, I have no damages so far, and I know it's only been basically 1 week, but sometimes it could be like that. I've heard and I've seen. So the fact that everything is going well so far, I love that for me. And when I will say, when I potted it up, it's potted into like a tree fern aeroid mixy kind of thing. So it's basically 50% tree fern fiber and then 50% like an aeroid mix, a chunky aeroid mix, like that kind of stuff. So it's dense, but not too dense. You could literally see the large pebbles up here at the top. But yeah, she's doing all right, man. I'm seeing roots. She's doing all right. I really have nothing else to say, but I do actually really like this leaf. And if this one was straight, this is cute too. So I guess it's just gonna keep getting bigger and better. Next is the one that I said was little, but as I'm sitting here looking, it's actually not much smaller than the size of the plant I got. That was a Paplux that I had unboxed on my channel. It might even be a little bit bigger than the Paplux, but this is my Anthurium luxurians crossed with Crystallinum dark form. And look at her. Oh, there we go. She's starting to harden off. You can see her leaves aren't folding over. They're like trying to straighten up more and more. The leaf is definitely starting to take on some of the luxurians features, like with the bumpiness and stuff on it. So we love to see that. Currently, as I look in this pot, I see no new roots, but that's fine, because again, we just did this a week ago. And even with my Forgetii hybrid, I ended up potting it into a giant pot recently. And that initially showed no roots, but it was looking fine, you know, doing its thing, guttation, XYZ. And now I'm recently seeing roots like starting to like spread out. But what I'm finding is the Anthurium do better in slightly bigger pots. Shout out to Alice from You Don't Even Grow Here for teaching me that. They do slightly better. I didn't want to put this one into a monstrous pot because the root system wasn't really that strong. There are two-ish, okay. This one is interesting because it seems like there's like an offset of this one. So it's not necessarily two plants. It looks like there's an offset within the pot, but I don't know. Or maybe there's, because there weren't two different, like it looked like they connected into one root system. That said, that's what she's looking like. I am excited for this one to grow out. I really hope that, I don't think it will, but the sinus of that one, I just love the emergent sinus. I wish the colors were picking up on camera. Maybe you can see the slight pinkiness in the emergent, like in the little centerpiece here. There's like a slight pinkiness. I really like that. And maybe that's a new thing and it'll keep doing that as it gets bigger, because it's currently at the stage where it just put out like non-microgreens looking leaves. So we love that for me. Okay. Next up, I got my 2 crystal mags, right? Yeah, so I separated. This came actually all as one, but I separated it so there would be one plant in each. I separated it so it would be one plant in each pot. So this one had the smaller root system, so I put it into this pot here, and it has an emergent. I'm pretty sure the emergent is going to get stunted because of it being repotted, but it's currently expanded. It's still bigger than when it was first coming out, when I saw it a few days ago. And then this is the other one, the bigger one. If you would just focus. Okay, so currently in a bigger, you know, not like OD bigger, but in a bigger pot than the smaller one. Again, no roots growing for either one of these. Actually, I lied. I can see a new, like a yellow tip of a root inside of the smaller crystal mag. I don't see anything yet in the larger one, but I do still see white roots in the pot in areas where there might be like air pockets. So, you know, and I'm excited for this one. I don't know what this little dottiness is, but I'm excited. I don't know if I mentioned, but when I repotted them, oh my god, I just realized I'm not even wearing glasses, y'all. But anyway, when I repotted this, I actually watered it in with a ton, like nutrients. Basically, I did micro water with a Swips, like the littlest tiny faintest touch of a little bit of CalMag, and then my regular fertilizer water, just to ensure that they get started with good stuff and they're feeling good to go, as you know, as they acclimate inside that little greenhouse cabinet, you know. Okay, the next one that I want to show y'all, she's doing so much better, because when I took her out, y'all saw the leaf. I had to like unfurl her to get you to see what the emergent looks like. You could still see the red inside of the veins. That's fantastic. It obviously does fade, so the red is way more prominent here than it is in this one. Oop, here we go. But you can still kind of see the red in the veining here. And this is a Hoffmanii crossed with a papilliminum red sinus. I'm wondering what it's going to keep looking like. This leaf does look a little bit skinnier. I think it's going to also be stunted, because they sent it with this leaf being emergent, and then I repotted it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit stunted, but I'm excited to see what could be, for real. So in this one, I don't see any new roots, but I do see that the roots have not rotted off, which means I didn't OD when I chose this pot size. And that's what we really like. I was really nervous about the two that I put into the much bigger pots, which is the Fort Sherman and then the Hoffmanii crossed with the red gunsel. I was a little bit nervous, but then I had to tell myself, self, you know what you're doing. You all right. You feel me? Like, it'll be fine. You maybe don't know what you're doing, but you following the advice of experts. And if you fail, if you first you don't succeed, you dust yourself off and you try again. It's all right. It's all right. Last but certainly not least, I have, oh my God, I didn't realize how the petiole tips have like waves on it. That's cool. That's cool. Maybe it gets that from the Magnificum. It's like square at the tips. Okay. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to see it, but there's like ruffling at the, oh my God. There's like ruffling or whatever up at this area over here. That's cool. So this is the Dark Phoenix crossed with the Magnificum. Yeah. This, I don't know if this looked like what I ordered, and that's fine. It is cute. If you have noticed, I really do love silvery veins. I love that on dark leaves so far with the Anthurium. I initially thought I was only gonna like the straight dark leaves, like some of like the more true paps, or like portaloid, you know, the one with the ears. I thought I was gonna like mostly those, but once I grew a leaf that had like the shimmery, and when you see it in person, it's very different, because I'm telling you, it literally is like glitter. It glitters. It's so cool. But yeah, that's this one here. You know, again, no leaves. I haven't lost any leaves, and that's really exciting. I haven't lost anything. We haven't gained anything, but again, it's been 1 week. And the roots in this one, that's what I should check in on. How does the, oh yeah, talk to me nice. Okay, and this one here, right here, is the little tips of some roots. I know that's right. Okay, I just wanted to show those and show them in the state that they look like in their first pot here, just so that I could have something to document, and also because like the video would have been literally 11 minutes, and that's not me. So that said, I do just want to check back in on the ban, the plant ban. I need to make sure that y'all understand me. I failed. we already talked about that. I failed at the plant ban initially. but I will be trying again. So I'm essentially not gonna buy plants until March. That is my goal. In this plant ban world, I am still excusing myself for my birthday, and I'm excusing myself because I'm requesting plants as gifts, or plant things as gifts, like plant material, whatever. I don't know. I requested a plant as a gift from the man I live with. So I don't know. I'm excusing myself then. I'm hoping that people make the purchases for me so that I don't have to make the purchases for myself. It's a birthday only comes once a year. Outside of my birthday, I'm not gonna do anything else plant-wise for me. And also, I think what I'm gonna do is the amount that I spent on plants at this point, even though I spent it, I'm gonna need to figure out a way to add that to my savings. If I figure out a way, I mean, I'm gonna have to add that. I'm still gonna put that money in, even though I spent it, because it's only right. What's right is right. I ain't gonna tell y'all how much I spent because that's not y'all's business, but I'm gonna make that happen for myself. I hope to see y'all in the next video.